What's up, my beautiful bros? Maine-iac here, and I am so sorry, but this video was supposed to be out Thursday. It turns out there was an error in the processing on YouTube, and I didn't notice it. So I've been trying to get it back up, and it turns out the original file is corrupted, and that itself is not able to be uploaded to YouTube. So I'm re-recording this. It is Saturday. I've been trying for a couple days to fix it now, and I apologize for the delay. But just so you know, I already forced this week. I'm currently on week 7, so I can't change my picks. That's what I do every week. I forced the week through, so I can't change my predictions or anything like that. So even if I do have to re-record, it cannot change. Anyway, as you can see here, I did pick the Giants over the Eagles. I didn't know Eli would have been such a little bitch. I'm kidding. Good job on the Eagles for winning that one. And I also have Atlanta beating Tampa Bay. I trust Matt Ryan and Julio Jones and Ridley more so than Jameis Winston, even though I believe the Falcons defense will struggle quite handedly. I also picked Carolina over Washington. I believe Cam Newton will be the difference maker there. Seattle over Oakland. I think Marshawn Lynch should have a good game. Indianapolis will get beaten by the New York Jets in the Meadowlands. I believe it's called the Meadowlands. I think the big player here, with Crowell being questionable, it's going to be Sam Darnold. I think he should have a good game with the injuries to Indianapolis. Then you have Arizona, Minnesota. I believe Minnesota's defense gets back on track. It's a great matchup for them. And then you have Cincinnati hosting Pittsburgh. I'm picking Cincinnati to win this one at home. It's difficult because A.J. Green and Tyler Boyd or Antonio Brown and Juju Smith-Schuster. Personally, I trust the Bengals defense more so than Pittsburgh. And that's the basis of it. The pass rush of Atkins and Dunlap, I trust a lot more than the defensive line of Steelers, and that's kind of where it goes right there. Then you have the Chargers at the Cleveland Browns. I'm picking the Chargers in this one. I think the more experienced quarterback wins this one. The Cleveland Browns defense is outstanding, so I don't think the score is going to be what Madden simulated it to. But I think a reasonable score prediction would be about 21 to 17, something like that. And then you have Buffalo going to Houston. I think J.J. Watt and Jadeveon Clowney are getting on track. I think they're playing a lot better. DeAndre Hopkins is having a good season so far. I think Cutie should be having a good game as well against Buffalo. And Josh Allen, good luck. Chicago at Miami. I think the pass rush of Chicago feast. I think the offensive line for Chicago should have a good game as well. So I look for Jordan Howard and Tariq Cohen to have great games. Trey Burton could also have a really good game in this one. I don't look for Robinson or anything like that in this game just because Miami's secondary is probably where they excel most on defense. And then you have the Rams at the Broncos. I think the Rams should win this one handedly. Keenum does struggle a little bit, and I think the Rams can take advantage of it, even though they have been exposed lately. If anybody is going to expose the run defense of the Rams, it should be Phillip Lindsay and Royce Freeman. They could have a good game, but I still think Denver loses even if they do. Then you have Baltimore, Tennessee. I think this one's really a toss-up 50-50. I think Tennessee wins this one at home just because they're at home. If they were playing in Baltimore, I'd pick the Ravens. This game is completely 50-50 to me. Then you have Jacksonville at Dallas. Eric Flowers possibly going to Jacksonville is really interesting. The fact that DeMarcus Lawrence has been playing with a torn labrum for 2 years is interesting. I think the difference maker here is the Jacksonville defense. I think they take this one and win it, because when you have the wide receivers that Dallas does and you have the secondary that Jacksonville does, you can stack the box, and you have a great run defense anyway, especially when you can stack the box. And you have Kansas City, New England. I am a Patriots fan, but I think the athleticism of the Chiefs is too much. If you remember last year, week 1, granted, it was week 1 and early of the year, Patriots sometimes struggle. Kareem Hunt fumbled on his first carry after never fumbling in college, but then went off. I look for Kareem Hunt to be the difference maker in this one. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. This is a little bit more condensed than normal, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.